But we begin tonight with that shooting. The police say one man was at the center of multiple scenes across the city. It started this afternoon with a shooting in the 1900 block of St. Roch. It included other shootings and a carjacking before ending with a wild chase on North Carrollton. What we know right now is that police believe 25-year-old Charles Williams is responsible for the shootings. He has been arrested. Multiple people were taken to the hospital, and that includes an NOPD officer. Chris Jackman joins us now, and what can you tell us?
Natalie, it was definitely a crazy day. NOPD is investigating her right now. They're also speaking with witnesses as they investigate this shooting into what exactly happened and what led to this. Police tape can be seen all over town in what Chief Michael Harrison is calling a violent crime spree across the city of New Orleans this Sunday. At around 4:25 this afternoon, police say 25-year-old Charles Williams went to the 1900 block of St. Roch. While people were out sitting on the porch, police say Williams opened fire with multiple rounds from his car, striking 3 people on a porch. Investigators believe it stemmed from a domestic dispute between Williams and a female. All 3 victims were taken to the hospital and are in stable condition. Investigators then say the suspect drove to the 1400 block of North Villeray and shot someone in the face. That person is now in surgery. Then authorities say Williams went to the 1700 block of Desire Parkway, committing an armed robbery, stealing someone's vehicle and taking off. Williams allegedly went back to the scene at St. Roch where officers were investigating the shooting. Police say Williams shot multiple rounds again, this time hitting an officer who suffered from a minor graze wound to the upper chest. The officer is now being treated at the hospital and is in good condition. Police then followed Williams, leading to a high-speed chase from St. Roch through town to the 1000 block of North Carrollton. Williams then struck another car, flipping upside down. Police say Williams got out of his vehicle with his weapon. When officers confronted him, he dropped his gun and was taken into custody. NOPD Police Chief Harrison says Williams is being charged with multiple armed robberies and shootings.
We have been trending down in the number of people being shot, the number of shootings, the number of robberies. And certainly, while you see a few murders happening across the city, a large portion of them have been domestic in nature. People who know one another and arguments that happen between people who know one another. That's always an issue for us to deal with. But what we want the citizens to know is that your department and your officers were very responsive, very engaged, very proactive, and followed this from the beginning to the end. And now this perpetrator responsible for a number of violent crimes is actually in custody, is being taken for more questioning as we speak.
Now, police have not released the names of the victims in these incidents or the police officer that was injured. Natalie?
Chris, thank you. Well, New Orleans police are also investigating another shooting. At around 5 o'clock this afternoon, police responded to a car crash in the 2400 block of Elysian Fields. Inside one of the cars, they found a man who had been shot in the head, and they believe that he had been shot somewhere else and was trying to drive himself to the hospital when he crashed into another car. The 2 people were injured in that vehicle. The police are still investigating that scene and looking into whether or not it is related to the other shootings.